everybody, it's Dr. Levi, the gamer's doctor, the esports doctor, talking to you about winning, team winning. How do you do that if you're on an esports team, if you're on a gaming team, if you're part of the whole gaming community? How do you win? How do you have a sustained career in gaming? Well, let's go over some of the basics. When I'm talking to teams from all over the world, the major things I share with them are the following. I'm going to give you my 5 major points about winning if you're on a team. The first is the following. You have to have a common goal. The common goal has to be winning. How do we do this as a team? How do we make this happen? Well, you have to think about the following. Many times there are what I find, two different types of teams. There's one whereby there are 1 or 2, sometimes 3 really good or great players on the team. Then the other people on the team or on the bench are not so good. The other type that I find is there's everybody on the team, they're pretty good, not great, but they play together as a team. So what I found in general is that it's better for a team to be made of people that are all playing really well versus to have a team where there are only 1 or 2 superstars and everyone else is just bringing up the back. So with that said, have a common goal. And then if your team is defined as having only 1 or 2 great people and the other people are support, if that works for you, fantastic. If it doesn't, do something about it. And then of course the other type of team where everybody plays pretty well, but no one's outstanding, no one's phenomenal, no one's a superstar, but everybody's solid and they have room for improvement, then I think that's a great team there because then everyone becomes a superstar together versus having one team where there's only 1 or 2 stars. All right, then the other thing I want to say about this is the second thing. And they should have a strategy of what they want to achieve. And they should be aware of who are the weakest players and what can they do to fortify their playing skills. What can they do to make them stronger? Because remember, the team is only as strong as the weakest link. So if you have a team of 5 members and 3 play very poorly and 1 or 2 play fairly well, then your team is still very, very weak. So it's important that the team communicates, to have a strategy of what you can do together as a team to be not only great individually, but great together. Again, it's teamwork, not my work or me work. It's teamwork. Everyone coming together to play for a common goal, which is to win, and you win together. The third thing I often tell teams, and I tell individual players also, is that you have to take time to get away as a team and individually. So I think it's great if you have day trips together, or you travel places together, go to movies together, go to a restaurant together, but also have your personal time. You know, there's your life with the team, and then there's your private and personal life, where you are with your significant others or your family or your close friends. It's so important that even as a gamer, that there is balance in your life. There has to be moderation. It can't simply be only about gaming because then you miss another part of your life. You want to be a full body, full developed person. So you have to develop personal relationships with people. It's important with your family, with your friends, we have to do that. The fourth thing I want to talk about is exercise. It's imperative that you take time to exercise daily. Exercise is really one of the elixirs of a great life. You have to take that elixir every day. You have to exercise every day. There's no getting around it. There's no shortcuts. It's not the easiest way, but it's the only way. We have to exercise. The last thing I'll talk about, the second to last I should say, is about diet. Be aware of what you're eating, drinking, and smoking. I'll say that again. Be aware of what you're eating, drinking, and smoking. So you want to minimize high fat, high sodium, high sugar in your diet. Not only as a gamer, but as an athlete. For myself as an athlete, as a boxer, as a gamer, I know there are things that I may want, but I won't eat them because they're not good for me. So I stay with, my diet is a modified paleo ketogenic type diet, but that works for me. So you have to find out what works for you as well as for your team. And most likely, if you're living in a house with the team together, with a house manager and a chef or a cook who stays with you, they can help to mitigate any issues because everyone's going to eat together, which is great. And hopefully they're cooking food that is healthy and nutritious. All right? Then the last thing I want to talk to you about is the value and power of meditation. As a team, it's great if you can meditate together. Just sit down together for 10 or 15 minutes once or twice a day. Or meditate alone. It's great. But meditation has to be a part of the winning platform for any team in competitive sports. In esports, gamers, we have to do that. So again, a quick recap. Meditation, proper diet, exercise, having great communication and strategies about what the team really needs, who are the strengths of the team, who are the weaknesses, what are the weaknesses of the team. And then, of course, the first thing is really having a common goal and recognizing what the team is made of. Is a team made of completely of superstars or of average to great players who can be made better? Or is the team mentality to have only one or two great players and the other three are support? So you have to think about what worked for you as a team, what works for your house manager, your team manager, as well as for the team captain and owner. So I hope this helps you. I actually have a list of 30, but I just wanted to share 5 of them with you today, and I hope that helps you. So it's Dr. Levi, Game On. I want to thank you for subscribing below to our YouTube channel, as well as to all of our social media platforms. Stay fit, stay healthy, and keep on gaming.